Hello everybody and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. We're back on the farm, we're in October and we've just got a few jobs to do to end the year because we can't really do anything till the long rice is ready to be sown. So for the moment what we're going to do is we're just going to do the second stage of fertilising on the fields we've already got growing. Just fill it up with fertiliser. We should have enough for both these fields. We'll soon find out. Yeah, what's this? Canola. So we're going to do the canola. It's 50% fertilised. So hopefully, as we've got a stage of growth, this second one should be working. Let's have a quick look. Yep, so the second stage is going, so we can continue doing this. Shouldn't really take us long. It's got quite a long reach. One thing I did notice on Farming Sim 22, when you was doing the fertilising, the mini-map used to show the coverage you had and how how covered it was, but I guess it doesn't do it on this one, unless they're going to add it at a later date. So you have to keep going into the mini-map like this to make sure it's done. Just found that odd. Just going to make our way over to the other field. I think we've got wheat on this one. This should only take 1 or 2 passes. Let's have a look. Just got a little bit of a corner we missed there for some reason, so I'm just going to go over that again. At some point we will demolish these sheds. I don't think there's any use for them really. Then we can try the new construction bit out. So we did have some rice saplings. I did load up some on here, but these ones we aren't going to grow yet. I'm going to do the long rice. From what I've seen, I think the long rice is a bit easier to start off with. Got some mushies on there that we're going to go sell, and then we're probably going to sell the rest of these saplings for a bit of money. So I'll just turn the truck round and we can load these up. Let's just have a quick look, see if we've got any more. Nope. These saplings we're going to be selling at the warehouse, and then mushrooms at the restaurant. Now if the restaurant is where I think it is, then it's quite a nice view, so when we get there I'll show you. It's quite a nice little area. These pallets are still a bit finicky, aren't they? I did get a hitch for this truck as well. At some point I guess we're going to need a trailer just to put more pallets on it. That's our hitch there, and let's strap up. We'll get this out of the way just in case any more stuff spawns. Oh, looks like I've left the lights on the tractor. We'll just turn them off quickly. I'll make my way to the warehouse, and when we are on the way to the restaurant I'll show you this little place. Yeah, here we are. Wouldn't want to try coming up here with a big load in a small tractor. It would struggle to come up here. It's quite hilly, but it's a nice little area. It's something different. I'm not sure which way I've got to go. Is it left? No, definitely got to back up. It's definitely the other way. So this should be our last jobs in October, and you will join me back in April when we're ready to plant some long rice. Until then I'm going to take Grandad away, see the rest of the family, and the time we get back, his friend who works with him, Ben, we'll get to meet him as well. Hello everyone, welcome back. It's April. Just talked to Grandad, he said Ben's back, so we're going to go over and introduce ourselves to him. Yeah, let's go meet him. I haven't seen Ben since I was a young little boy. Oi Ben, how's it going, mate?
What we have here. Last time I saw you, you were playing in Cowdung. Remember me? I'm Ben. Some call me by my nickname, Helper B.
Nice to meet you, Ben. Tell me about yourself.
You know, I've been helping your old grandpa for well over 3 decades now. Walter hired me as a helper some 35 years ago. I was still fresh. Couldn't drive a plow straight around the corner of an odd-shaped field. He showed me everything back then. It didn't take long before your grandparents couldn't live without me. He and his wife welcomed me to the family, and I became part of the farm. Did I want to run my own farm when I was young? Yes, I did. But that never happened. Doesn't matter, though. In a way, you could say I got stuck here. But I tell you what, that's the best thing that ever happened to me. I don't have to travel the world and reinvent myself all the time. That just sounds exhausting.
I get what you're saying, I'm the same.
I like you already. And you know, Walter has been a great boss and mentor to me. But let's get back to the present. I'm happy that you're here and taking over the farm. The last few months have been a challenge. I tell you that. Walter is getting older. He's tired. It had deep wrinkles on his forehead before you arrived, even deeper than usual. And I'm not getting younger either. I avoid movement at all costs to protect my joints. However, since it was set in stone that you'd take over, his mood instantly turned around. Tell me, are you nervous about taking over?
To be honest, Ben, I am.
Don't be. You don't have to do it alone. There are people here who will help you. I remember my first day at the farm. I felt like a newborn calf, stumbling around aimlessly. But don't worry, we'll get you up to speed. This place may seem big and intimidating at first, but that's normal.
So, where do we start?
Well, since your grandfather slowed down, he didn't really bother with the latest machines and did a lot of stuff, well, in an old school kind of way. That's probably why he sent you to me. I'm an avid reader of all those agricultural magazines, you know? Old, but still learning. However, if you need advice on livestock or forestry, you should talk to Katie and Noah, the local animal farmer and lumberjack. If you come to me, I can help you make sure everything grows well in the fields. As your grandpa always says, a watched crop never fails. Except if a twister hits. Happens. Whenever you need me, kid. See ya.
Okay, Ben, cheers for that. Right, let's go. I think we're ready to sow some rice now. I'm just going to have a check on the greenhouse. So we've got our mushrooms. We do have bees as well on the field, so but I need to put a collection point somewhere at some point. I did notice them by Ben's house earlier, but I'm not sure why a collection point ain't there, but we can fit one in. So let's change this to long rice. So with long rice, I believe what we do is we just plant them, wait till there's a first stage of growth, and we flood the fields. I think we have to keep it at 60% flooded. And I'm not sure, I might have to ask Ben, but I believe we only have to fertilise these once, and they've already been done. So what I'll do is I will crack on with this, and then I will meet you when I'm finished. Don't worry about a time lapse for that. Yeah, we've done that, that's all been sown. I'm just going to go see Ben, just to make sure that we only need to fertilise it once. Speaking about Uncle Ben, wasn't there like a Uncle Ben rice as well? And we're doing rice. I just thought that was a bit funny. So let's go see Uncle Ben and see what the situation is with the fertiliser. Hi Ben, how much fertiliser, how many times do we need to fertilise the field?
Step 3 is fertilizing. Hook up your fertilizer spreader to your tractor and start spreading the fertilizer onto your rice paddy. Unlike other crops, long grain rice only needs to be fertilized once. Would be hard to do after the next step, anyway.
Lovely, cheers, thanks for that Ben. So yeah, we've done that, that's all fertilised. And I believe that should be it for today's episode. We can concentrate on the bees and stuff, maybe the next one. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you did enjoy the video, give us a like. And I will see you in the next one. See you later.